Hey babes, welcome or welcome back to Messages from Mandy. I am Mandy, and it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I'm diving back in. So with that being said, guys, this reading is going to be all about your person, all right? We're going to be taking a look at the energy between y'all, going to be taking a look at feelings, thoughts, intentions. We're going to pull messages from your person, advice from the oracle, and just to top it off, we're also going to be pulling some initials as well as extra confirmation. Now, before you dive into this, pick a card. Please make sure that you know pick a cards are meant to confirm what you already feel inside. So if I'm saying something and you're like, what? Then this is obviously either not your group or just not your reading. And that's okay. All right? This is general, so it's not going to apply to everyone. If you guys love my reading style, you love how I channel, my Etsy shop will be linked down below. Please feel free to book with me. And with that being said, guys, pick your group and I will see y'all there. Hi, group one. If y'all chose the first image, let's dive in and let's take a look at your person. So we're gonna first start with the current energy between the both of y'all. Okay, so for current energy, we have the 8 of Swords here. Okay, so for some of you, it just seems like y'all either are in no contact, someone pulled away, y'all are just kind of wondering right now what the hell is gonna come next, what exactly is happening here. The 8 of Swords, it is a literal card of restraint, but it's also a card of self-restraint. So this could also be that y'all definitely, there is no contact for sure, okay? But either you or your person are really wondering, should I dive back into this? Does it make sense? Is it worthwhile right now? Girl, I don't know. Because part of me is like, I know this connection is going to be worthwhile. Then the other part of me is like, is it too late? Okay? That's the current energy here. Either it's you or your person holding back from reaching out, there's no contact, or there's just something that's kind of holding you back from fully being present in this connection, all right? Now, stepping away from the current energy, let's dive into feelings. So your person's current feelings right now, we actually have the 3 of Wands. So what that's letting me know is that your person, they actually feel like the floodgates are opening. And with the 3 of Wands, this is someone where they currently feel like now may be the time to make a move. Now may be the time to actually push forward and find a quote-unquote opening back into your existence or your life, whether it's them sending you a DM or a Snapchat or a text, calling you, etc., you know, telling a mutual friend like, hey, how's group 1 doing? And then them being like, can you give group 1 a message for me? The point is, with this 3 of Wands, your person is feeling really optimistic and they're actively right now trying to find a way to actually reintegrate. So they're currently feeling like now is the time for me to reintegrate myself into group 1's life. Now is the time, okay? Now taking a look at your person's current thoughts, we actually have the Sun. Oh my God. Whoa. So with the Sun card being here, group 1, your person's current thoughts, they really are thinking that now is the time to actually, honestly, give you clarity. So again, for those of you where the no contact resonates, where y'all are like, what the fuck happened? With the Sun card, this person is thinking right now is the time for me to push forward and give group 1 the clarity that they deserve. Now is the time for me to fully act on this energy of, yo, reintegrate yourself into group 1's life again. With this Sun card energy, this is someone where they're currently really wanting to just break open with communication and be like, group 1, let me express my truth. Let me say what I need to say. It's on my soul. Like, this is literally where their head is at. Their head is like, let me speak. Damn it. But at the same time, you see, I can't deny that we have an 8 of Swords here. So there are times where this person kind of fights themselves a little bit because their heart and their head are like, dude, it's time. But then part of them is like, is it too late though? Have I missed my window? And it's like, I mean, energy don't lie, so I guess not. You know what I mean? Now, let's take a look at their intentions. This is going to be interesting. We have the Knight of Swords. Dude. So, let me just move the cards over. Perfect. So, what I'm basically getting here with this Knight of Swords energy is that this person's intentions, group one, they're really trying to come in. But the thing about sword suit in tarot is that the sword suit in tarot can be very mental. Like, yeah, okay, not every tarot card is 100% negative. Not every tarot card is 100% positive, right? So with this Knight of Swords, their intention, they want to come back in, honey. They want to come back in, okay? But they're trying to do it in a way where it's like, I don't want to think about it. I just want to dive in. Because the more I overthink about how I should come in, the more I'm overthinking about whether I even should consider coming back in. You understand what I'm saying? So with this Knight of Swords energy, this is someone where they really are intending to rush in, but in a way where it's not structured. So this could be someone just like casually saying, hey, this could be someone having, liquid courage, and then under that state, reaching out. This is just someone that honestly wants to dive in and then think about the consequences later. You understand what I'm saying? Like, group one might be mad, group one might be frustrated, but I still want to dive back in though. So I'm gonna have to do this like real, just straight up like boom, boom, boom. And whatever comes of it, I can handle it. Right? That's what's going on here. Now, messages. Let's take a look. So first and foremost, and there's something else that's coming through here. The thing is that this is someone where, as I'm channeling this, they're actively flip-flopping back and forth. Should I not? Should I not? Okay? Now, messages. We have, you came closer than anyone. I look for you everywhere. Interestingly, we also have, I'm not available, so this can definitely talk to emotional availability. We have, I replay our conversations over and over. We also have, I want to tell you how I feel. So this is someone that genuinely just continues to want to come back to you, always wants to reconnect with you, okay? Now, let's take a look at one extra message that I just saw right now, okay? And it says, I feel you leaving me behind. So that sun card could also be, this person feels like you're shining, you're stunning without them. And they're like, damn. Now, the advice, let's take a look here. So we have different paths. Why is this not focusing? Hello, thank you. Should I stay or should I go? And I do believe we have some fall foliage up there. We got what appears to be, I'm gonna assume, a sunflower. Girl, I am not a florist. I ain't no expert in flowers, but I'm assuming it's a sunflower. And the image there says, should I stay or should I go? We also have different paths here. And it says, you and this person are no longer on the same page. What you want in life may differ from what they want. It's time to face if the road ahead is still with this person or if it's better to move on to something new. And that's the thing though, because Spirit is saying, just because this person decides that they want to come in guns blazing, that they want to come in with an energy of, give me another chance, please. Let me love you right this time. I feel like I'm ready now. That doesn't mean that you have to just be like, okay, and just dive back in. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you need to make sure that you're connecting with an energy that you are fulfilled with. You understand? Like gray, like it's like, oh wow, I said gray. That's interesting. So it's like, if this person left you feeling gray, right? Don't just throw that under the rug. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hello, you still made me feel that kind of way, and I don't know if I still want to risk that happening again. You understand what I'm saying? But if you feel like after connecting with this person, everything feels genuine, everything feels like, wow, okay, person has changed, let me think about this for a sec, then by all means, green light, go ahead. Everything is free will, of course, you know what I mean? I can pull as many cards out here, but at the end of the day, if you're not feeling it, honey, you're not feeling it, and that's okay too. All right? Now, you got 2 oracle cards instead of just 1. So we also have here, if it would just focus, thank you. Alone time, hermit mode, which for me definitely confirms that no contact energy, that restraint energy in the beginning. And it says here, spending some time alone and apart keeps a relationship interesting and balanced. This card also indicates time apart and being single. So we have both of those timelines there. Okay, and the thing about hermit, that's Virgo energy. Okay, so that hermit does really, again, bring forward an energy of introspection. So like, that is exactly what you need to decide. Is the road better with them or without them? The camera kind of cut off a little bit there, but that is what you need to introspect on. Is the road better with them or without them? That's the advice here. You have the power, you decide. Okay, so other zodiac energies that are popping out at me real strong is the Sun card, that's Leo. And then of course we have the Knight of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I tend to focus more on the zodiac energies of like court cards, like Page, Knight, King, and Queen, and major arcana, you know, like Sun, Moon, Emperor, so on and so forth. So now we're gonna look at initials, and this bowl that I'm using, my sister actually made it herself, which is so cool, isn't it? It's like beautiful. All right, so Spirit, give me initials. Okay. Whoa, holy crap. All right, so we have M, we have D, we also have I, we have P, we have Y, we have W, we have S, we have H, we have G, we also have, what is that? M, we have N, we also have K. Whoa, okay. Is it just me or does it say whip in there? Does it say whip? W-H-I-P? Oh shit, this person's whipped. All right. So with that being said, group 1, this concludes the reading. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And please don't forget, if you guys enjoyed this reading the way that I channel, make sure to check out my shop down below and book if interested. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's dive in and let's take a look. So focusing now on your energy between you and your person, group 2, we actually have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so what that's letting me know is that group 2, you and this person are just, honestly speaking, with this Page of Pentacles reversed, this feels like something that was supposed to blossom but did not. Like it was supposed to grow but it did not. It was planted but nothing came out of it. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm using plants as an analogy here. So with this Page of Pentacles reversed, y'all could have even met like at work, okay, or just like someplace studious, even like school, job, whatever. But the point is, a professional setting y'all could have met at, okay. But with this Page of Pentacles reversed, y'all just never really grew. But I feel like this kind of fizzled, but it's not because you didn't put in the effort, it's because this person, like, they did something. Whether it's they chose the wrong person, they acted a fool, something happened here and it just opened your eyes, you walked away, now this person's like, I miss group 2. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. So you may even feel their energy. Sometimes you may get like little signs about them, whether you see like the letter of their first name or their name somewhere, or something just reminds you of them and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? That's the vibe that I'm getting. You're out of this. You're like, girl, I'm energetically pulled away from this. Fuck this, right? But this person's still like, wait, wait. So their current feelings for you here, we have death. Yeah, so this person knows that you're done with them. This person knows that you fully pulled back. That's it, I'm over it, I'm done with you. Okay, so group 2, this is someone where even though they feel that you're done, like you've cut them off completely, that's it, you're over it, you're on to bigger and better things, this person still has a little sliver of optimism that, yeah, this could possibly revamp itself, right? Now, taking a look at their current thoughts, we actually have the 10 of Wands reversed, okay? And what that's letting me know is that this person, it's like they're really reflecting on everything that they did while pursuing you, connecting with you, okay? This is giving, like, IRL situationship, you know? It's like someone you're connected to. Y'all were being all cutesy, but it never really got like a label per se. Obviously, if that does not resonate, because this is a general reading, this is obviously not your reading, but this 10 of Wands reversed, their thoughts, it's like they just keep thinking about all that they could have done that they didn't do. And they're thinking, is it too late for me to try to dive back in and fight for this? Is it too late? But I feel like your energy's like, yep, you're late, buddy. You're late, okay? Now, this reading is really flying by way faster than group 1, for sure. But this is pretty much what I'm getting with this 10 of Wands reversed, okay? Now, taking a look at this person's current intentions, we actually have the Hanged Man. So it's like this person, it just seems like their intentions towards you, they're like, you know what, I just have to accept that I guess I did fuck it up and there is no way of bringing it back. But at the same time, as they're embodying that energy, they're also embodying that energy of like, but what if I did this? But what if I took a different route and did that instead? But what if, and it's like, dude, Group 2's already pulled out. That's it. Group 2 has taken their energy and sprinkled it on their blessings. And now they're enjoying those blessings. Let let Group 2 live. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the tea right here. Now, taking a look at messages from them, and may I say, this energy is really going by quite fast. Okay, this is interesting. So what we have is, okay, see, I had the messages of this person, and it seems like, I don't know what it is, but it's like I had the messages, and then somehow the messages kind of threw themselves like back in. I don't know how else to explain that to y'all. Okay, so I guess we're gonna shuffle y'all messages live, but the one that did survive was this one. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So now they're just kind of accepting y'all's connection as like, all right, oh, it's a sign for me to grow, I guess. All right, let's, okay. Actually, no. Oh my God. This sneaky little camera cut me off. Moving on. We have here, just being near you is intoxicating. You came closer than anyone. I blamed you. Oh my God. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, that's the tea. And then we have, I'll wait for a sign from you. This person is still optimistic that there's a shot, but I don't think. And at the bottom of the deck, I just have to show this to you. I feel you, even though we are apart. I don't know why there was a sudden shadow there. See what I mean? It's like, what? Maybe because my arm, but still. I feel you, even though we're apart. Like, dude, this person. The fact that they energetically tried to have me hide the messages is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's more. Holy fuck, there's more. Okay, there's more. We have here, finding out the truth crushed me. Oh my gosh. I know I messed up everything. Okay. I'm trying to put these in a way that makes sense. I wish I had treated you better. And the last one here, I wish I could share my good news with you. Yeah, this person, they're just in regret at this point. Now, the advices here, we have children, and please don't take that as a sign that like, oh my God, we're meant to be together. No. Children, it says, this card signifies innocence and your inner child. Being playful and curious is important for you now. This card also says that children play a part in your love life. There's a possibility of getting pregnant or a new beginning. For some of you, this could be someone that maybe you do have children with. But for those of you that you're like, no, not really, then take it more as spirit saying, you know what, this had to happen so that you could further your healing process with your inner child, so on and so forth. You know, you taught each other important lessons, y'all grew from this, and this is what's happening. Now, with the children card, something else that's coming through is that right now you should pretty much just be enjoying your life. You should just be enjoying the blessings that have come from all the growth that you've been doing for you, yourself, and you. And with spirit guides being here, 1111, that angel number could be very significant, okay? It says your spirit guides are watching over your current love situation. Pay attention to repeating signs. This card also means that you're protected and it's safe for you to love. So what that's saying there is that when the right person comes in, you'll know. Okay, you are protected. If you ask for confirmation, you're going to get it. So Spirit's advice to you really is just continue embracing your existence. Continue embracing life. Continue embracing the blessings of a everyday life here on this planet. Okay? Just continue living life. Period. Embrace happiness. Embrace. Okay, so the camera freaking cut off. Are we shocked? Nope. So yeah, just continue embracing life, yourself, etc. All right, the lessons you had to learn from this connection, you've learned them, you've grown, you're shining, you're stunning, you're radiant. That's it. The cycle with this person, over. Oh my gosh, camera has cut off again. Are we shocked? Nope, I'm not. We're literally still in Mercury retrograde. But like I was saying, this is just your advice, group 2, to just continue to embrace happiness, fulfillment, etc. Now that we have that advice out on the table, let's dive in and let's get some initials. So this is our little initial bowl. This bowl my sister actually made herself. All right, so we're gonna get some initials. Alrighty, ready. Okay, I think this is good. Woo! Damn. Okay. Whoa, why is the E standing like that? Do you see it? What the hell? Okay, so we have E, we have A, we have S. When I think of this, I think easy, aesthetic. I, we have B, we have M, bam! G, game, oh my god, games, person was playing games. T, we've got T again. We've got O, this person may have loved your chest, I'm just saying. We have I, we also have team, oh my god, spirit team, S team. So, oh my god, why am I seeing bite me here? BITEME, bite me. Okay, so with that being said, these initials could definitely be this person's initials. They could represent something else more significant. And with that being said, group 2, this concludes the reading. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all are interested in booking with me, link for that will be in the description below. And I'm going to end your audio here. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in. So starting off with the energy between you and your person, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Holy nuggets. So honestly speaking, this is one of those connections where I feel like the love is still there. The love is still profound. This person may even feel like a divine counterpart or someone that may have twin flame energy, soulmate energy, okay? With this Ace of Pentacles, this energy, it's more than just like, oh, we had a fling and it ended. Like, no, this is like, this person left quite the print on you. This person left quite the fingerprint on you and vice versa. Y'all imprinted pretty strongly on each other, let me say that. Okay, it's someone that leaves a mark, and it's like you didn't expect to fall for this person as hard as you did, but it happened anyways, and that's the energy between you and this individual. Now, this energy is going to take 2 different avenues in this reading. That's just what I'm getting. So let us take a look, let us see. But with that Ace of Pentacles, this is someone that the divine definitely purposely placed in your life for a reason, regardless of what's playing out right now in the 3D. Okay, now let's take a look at this person's feelings for you, group 3. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is someone where this Nine of Wands reversed, I always take it as an energy of this person should have shown up in a different way. They should have fought harder, but they also feel like things should be moving at a different pace. So there's 2 different avenues here. So on one side, we have someone, group 3. Okay, so obviously this is a general reading. Okay, so I'm going to be reading for 2 different scenarios that are coming through really strongly. So on one side, we have this energy of someone that feels like they should have shown up more. They should have pursued this better, I want to say. Not even stronger, just better. Okay, this is someone where with the Nine of Wands reversed, they feel as if though this is still worth fighting for and showing up for, and they regret the way that they came in the first time because they acknowledge that they were not their best self. but now they've done some work and they feel like, well, maybe now I can give this another shot. Meanwhile, the other individual I'm picking up on, this is someone where they're beginning to realize the more that this connection moves forward, the more it is worth fighting for, the more they want to be a better person by your side. So with one individual, with one scenario, let's say, we have someone that's not really in the picture, but you can still feel them very profoundly. The love hasn't died, and they're realizing they could have shown up better for you and they want to. And then in the other scenario, we have someone that still is connected to you. Y'all feel profoundly about each other, and this person wants to grow alongside you, but they're presently in your existence, okay? Those are two different scenarios that are coming through quite strongly. Now, when it comes to thoughts here, we have the Five of Wands, okay? So with that Five of Wands, again, we have that strong energy of wanting to be there, wanting to fight for this, but the Five of Wands also integrates an energy of internal conflict. So when it comes to their thoughts, we have with the one individual that is not presently in the connection, like no contact, ghosted, where the hell they go, we don't know, okay? The person with that energy, they're in this vibe where their thoughts are kind of leading them down this intricate overthinking bubble. So on one side, it's like, I feel like now I'm ready to fight for this, but then the other side of their thought process is, well, if you left one time, what the hell makes you think you're not going to leave again, huh? You really think you're ready for this, huh? So for the first person, their mind is not their best friend. Their mind is their biggest bully, okay? Now, with the other person that's here, the person that is around you, that is sticking around, that wants to grow alongside you, not without you, with the Five of Wands, their thought process, this person, they always wonder if they're good enough for you and if they're going to continue to be good enough for you, okay? This is not to say that you're putting unrealistic expectations on them, because you're not, but this is someone where they just care and really love you so much. And I know love is a very strong word, but the energy I'm picking up on, it feels so profound that saying love just felt right, you know? But with the Five of Wands, this is just someone here, thoughts-wise, where the camera cut off. Again, I am so sorry. But like I was saying, the Five of Wands, you know, the other individual that wants to grow with you, not without you, it's like we have this thought process where they want to continue to be a better version of themselves. Like they are fighting for this connection, and they're fighting in a way where they are trying their best each and every day to be the best version of themselves that they can be for you and the connection. Now, their intentions with you, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, so like I was saying, the camera kind of cut off on me, so apologies for that. But like I was saying with the Five of Wands here, thoughts-wise, this is someone that genuinely just wants to always fight every single day for the connection and always wants to strive to show up as the best version of themselves for you and this connection, okay? Now, taking a look at their intentions here, we have the Ten of Swords, and what that's letting me know, first and foremost, with the first person that's not really there alongside you right now, it just kind of seems like with the Ten of Swords, their intention with you next is to take time in solitude and to continue focus on bringing forward a quote-unquote new cycle of themselves forward first, okay? And then eventually, hopefully, they'll decide to come back in, and not hopefully, but you know what I'm trying to say. With this Ten of Swords, their intention is to do the inner work that they need to do. Is it going to happen right away? No. But in doing so, they may decide to continue to stay in isolation, to continue to stay in solitude, to bring forward the healing and change that they feel they need to bring to be the best version of themselves. I'm not going to sit here and say best version of themselves for you, because this feels a little bit more individualistic, okay? And then they feel like once they're there with themselves where they want to be growth-wise, then they'll come back in. Now with the second person, where they're with you right now, they want to show up as the best version of themselves, their intention with the Ten of Swords, and I know Ten of Swords can be a bit of a heavy energy, but this individual just consistently wants to quote-unquote shed their old skin continuously. So with the Ten of Swords, this is someone where they're always wanting to evolve and transform. They're always wanting to present themselves in a way, intentions wise, where they don't hold on to old shit. You understand? They're not like still thinking about that person from their past that hurt them really badly, and now they're, you know, releasing that unhealed shit onto you, and so on and so forth. Like, no, this Ten of Swords, this is someone where intentions wise, they always want to show that, hey, I have grown, I've progressed, I'm here, this is the best version of me. Anything that I am working on for myself right now, whether it's like growth, progression, transformation, healing, death of ego, etc., like I'm doing that now for you, for the connection, for me as well, but mainly for you and the connection. Like, that's the Ten of Swords. Now, will this person at times like kind of want a bit of isolation, like time for themselves? Yeah, because healing is definitely not an easy journey, right? But for the most part, this is what I am getting. Now, taking a look at messages, let's see. So, first and foremost, we have, I'm starting to understand our connection. We've also got, I'm not available. Followed by, my life is not as together as it seems. We've also got here, I regret lying to you. And then, just being near you is intoxicating. So with that being said, let's dive in. So obviously with both the people I'm channeling here for you, pile, oh my god, I keep saying pile, damn. For both these people I'm channeling for you, group 3, they definitely understand the depth of the connection, what it means for them. Okay, so for the first person, I feel as if though you were a catalyst for further growth. For the other individual, you are someone that inspires them to continue to be the best version of them, and they're understanding that the divine has sent them to you and you to them so that y'all continue to evolve together. With I'm not available, there are definitely some things here with the first person where clearly they're just not really in the headspace to invest or be in the connection with you. Meanwhile, with the other individual, this I'm not available is more so like there are some quote unquote like fears and past wounds that they have yet to share with you, to tell you about, etc. And eventually they'll be available to give these truths to you, but right now not so much. And the other messages that are here, my life is not as together as it seems, that's pretty straightforward, I feel. And then with I regret lying to you, there are definitely on both sides here, again, some truths, clarities that they both have not revealed. And these truths and clarities have to do, again, with like past fears, traumas, pains, scars, etc., you know? And then the last one, pretty self-explanatory, just being near you is intoxicating. Now, with advice, let's take a look. So we've got time to say goodbye. The situation or relationship you're in is facing a dead end. Time to move on and let go. All endings bring new beginnings. And then we have manifest your soulmate. Light a pink candle while you visualize your soulmate. Prayers and wishes are very important for you now. This card also indicates that your manifestation will come in soon. So essentially what this is saying is, first and foremost, with the first individual, you need to decide whether you want to fully release them, or if you still want to give them a shot after they've done all the healing. You have to decide whether you want to fully say goodbye to that first person, or whether you want to clear out the energy of the past cycle and allow for a new one to come forward. Now, with manifest your soulmate, something else I'm getting here, manifest your soulmate, it seems as if though this is more for the second person. So whatever you are manifesting between you and the second. So like I was saying, the second oracle card, camera kind of cut off a little bit. It just seems as if though manifest your soulmate is talking more to the second person. So whatever it is that you are manifesting, visualizing for that connection with that second person, it's definitely on its way to you, and it will unfold in divine timing, of course, okay? So your piece of advice here, for those of you that resonate with the first energy, Spirit really wants you to know, you either have to decide whether you want a new cycle with that person or not. And if you do want a new cycle with that person, then feel free to begin manifesting not the connection, but begin manifesting for yourself the love that you want to receive. Meaning, because if you want a certain type of love, you have to show yourself that love first. You understand? That's how energy is. So begin manifesting self-love for yourself first, you know? Now, for those of you that resonate with the second person that came through, this is Spirit's way of saying, okay, not to say goodbye to this individual, but more so, continue praying, manifesting, scripting, whatever it is that you're doing. Or if you're not doing it, this is an invitation to begin doing the process of manifestation in that connection with the second person. Now, taking a look at the final part of this reading, the initials, we are going to pull some initials. So this is the bowl with our little initial thingies in there. My sister actually sculpted this bowl. Isn't that cool? Or crafted it? Or something with clay. All right, so let's see. These initials can be confirmation. Whoa. Okay, so we have E, we have S, we have A, we have N. Sean? That's a straightforward name. We have O, we have D, we have Dawn too. We have S, we have C, we have, what is that, I? And then we've got J. We got Jeans here too. Jean as well. Any other names that y'all see? Any words as well? New Jersey, NJ. That could also be significant as well. Yo, for one of you, we actually have SOS. That's crazy. Sis, SIS. Okay. So these are the initials, the letters. These could represent names of cities, foods, anything that is significant to y'all and y'all's connection. This could even be initials of your, well, it is meant to be initials of your person, but it can also be letters for other things that are significant as well. If you don't find anything significant in the letters, that doesn't mean that the reading does not resonate. It just means that the extra part, it didn't really fall, and that's okay. So with that being said, group 3, that concludes the reading. Thank you so much. And if y'all enjoyed the way that I channeled, especially during Mercury retrograde. So like I was saying, because the camera cut off again in natural Mercury retrograde fashion, if y'all enjoy the way that I channeled this message, especially now during Mercury retrograde, please feel free to check my Etsy shop down below, book yourself a reading. And with that being said, group 3, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, of course, hit the little bell. And that concludes this reading. Bye.